Hello and welcome to About 6 Acres. I'm Juana.
I'm Nick.
And today we're just going to take you along and catch you up on everything that's been going on this week.
Things are finally growing in the garden. We actually got like 2 strawberries that we picked this week and ate already. But it's gonna go down to like the high 30s tonight. So we gotta cover our tomatoes and other vulnerable plants. It's crazy because we just put that stuff away. But things are growing. We want to protect our tomatoes. Our potatoes are doing good. Our peppers are doing good. Just more work because of the weather.
So we're going to try to figure out how to do this well because we don't have any stakes to hold them up with. So I think over here we should be fine because of these things. We just have to figure it out. We have 2 beds that really have a lot of the tomatoes in, 3. So I guess we just prioritize which ones which ones are the most important to us. And we also have some that we still have not planted, which were to go to the overflow garden, but it's rained so much that we've had to hold up. So that might be our saving grace too.
Is it 1?
So what this cloth is, it's called Agrabah. I think this one is 19. And it's frost cloth. So usually you'll see it on row covers, etc. And we're just gonna try to make it easy. The big thing with plants is you don't want whatever you're using to actually touch the plant itself. Because if any water collects on the actual material, it could freeze and actually burn your plant. So it's one of these things where you're playing this weird little game. And so we'll see.
It's stitching. I don't have any more clips.
Well, I can get clips. Do you think this will work?
Oh, it's 1 clip. I don't know.
Do you think this will work or no?
I hope so because I don't have another option.
Okay. So I will get another clip.
One of the things we need to invest in are the raised bed hoops that can go over. So I guess you need some like small rebar and then some of that pliable PVC hoops to go over. That way you can drape it, put like 1, 2, 3 hoops and then just drape this and clip it to the hoops. I know there might be some damage in the leaves with the cold, but the soil should be warm enough because most of our tomatoes are indeterminate. So I think we should be okay.
Yeah, they should have a chance to recover. All right, so this is really the only one touching there. It's such a windy, cold day, and you could probably see the storm coming. So hopefully this will take care of our situation, at least temporarily. It's only for 2 days, 2 nights really. And then after that, we should go back to normal Texas craziness.
Yeah, with overnight lows of like mid-60s.
Let's get to the next part.
These strawberries look amazing. Look at just the leaves, how bright. Look at those. Look at the buds. And we do have some strawberries coming out. We have a lot of strawberries coming out. So, yeah. Looking good. Make some strawberry leaf tea. That was yummy. Making that last year, but yeah, look at all the buds coming out. I think that extra compost and America Life fertilizer is doing well. This bed is sunken. We got to add more stuff to it. But look at all these strawberries.
Usually if you have a freeze, the potatoes will die back. But one of the things that we learned is that even though they die back, they do come back up with leaves and nice new shoots. So we're not too concerned about them not getting covered. Again, we're not having an actual freeze. So this is more because our tomatoes are so young and fragile. We just want to make sure that we keep them on the right track.
We had to do a little downsizing of the goat herd, and we had some interest in someone adopting Cash and little Whitey. So they were adopted on Friday. So they're no longer here with us on our homestead, but they went to a lovely home where they are going to be co-farm mates with some other goat doelings. So I think Cash is going to have fun. I think little Whitey is going to have a good time because he no longer has to share a pen with all the ladies. That's one thing, again, as a homesteader too, is you want to make sure that your animals have enough space and resources available. And so, you know, we had to make that decision because we are expecting Minnie to have babies. So with that, we have to make space. We also have someone interested in Rosa's two twins. So they might be adopted this week. So a lot of changes coming up. We know it's sad, but it's one thing that is part of homesteading as well, is expanding the herd, loving the animals, and rehoming them to others so you can make room for growth as well.
So in preparation for Minnie's babies, one of the things that we're going to do is we've already separated Minnie. She's been acting a little bit bucky, which basically means that she's torturing Rosalina and Lucy. So we separated out Minnie just so that she wouldn't, you know, that she wouldn't get the skin cut.
That she would be safe because, again, you don't want any headbutting in where the babies are or anything else. So trying to keep her safe.
We are going to be hanging up a camera so that we can keep track of her. Now, some people will do baby monitors, which I think work fantastic. Unfortunately, we don't have a baby monitor, so we're just going to be using a wireless camera that we're going to install here. And it would not have been our preference to separate her this quickly. We probably, sorry, I know it's hard to see because we're in the little bit of a dark thing, but it probably would have not been our preference to separate her as quickly as we have been forced to do. Again, we're just trying to keep her safe and we don't want any open sores. In reality, it's probably best for her anyway because it's nice and warm in here and she's the only one in here, so I think that benefits her a little bit.
You get all the minerals.
Yeah.
You get your own hay.
She doesn't have to fight with anybody. Of those, I think she wants to fight with everybody.
You want to fight?
But that's one of the things we're going to do now is install that camera, and we'll show you after we're done. So it's dinner time, and we brought in food for midnight, but she wants to be hand-fed, and obviously she adores Nick. So this is all she's doing, which I find amusing, but this is the life. So we're going back to try to install the camera. That's what she's been doing with Rosa all day, and obviously Rosa has horns, so Rosa, intentionally or not,
Well, you try to lick her.
probably going
Don't
to
try to lick
hurt
her.
Minnie. Here's the issue that we're having with her.
She's like, nope.
Nope, she's not going to show me. So Midnight does have, I think you can kind of see the bare spots, yeah. And there's a couple of them. Like I said, one of them kind of opened up the skin a little bit, and that's what started to concern us.
She's sticking her tongue out.
Yeah. So we just got to get her in. Again, Rosa is not trying to be mean.
Rosa.
It's just she's trying to defend her turf and her personal space.
But whatever the baby is like pressing, I don't know if that's a hoof or what, but you can feel it on this side. That uncomfortable. Yeah, the baby moving around so much.
That's so cute.
We gotta tell the baby, say, come on, baby.
The chickens are all out exploring because obviously the best kind of free ranging happens after it rains, and they know it. We need to move the chicks back from this integration area into their brooder. And the basic gist of it is it's just a little bit cozier in here than over there. So I feel like they're gonna stay warmer longer. We'll still move the brooder plate, which is in there. We'll move it back into the brooder. But again, it's just the smaller space. I think it will just benefit them a little bit more, and it'll make me feel much, much better. Hi, sweeties. Hey, cuties. Who wants to come with me? You do. I know you do. You're so cute. Okay. Hi, sweeties. Hello. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, I know you all want the zoomies, but you need to go back in there because it's almost time to go to bed. Here you go, sweetie. You're looking so pretty. Oh, Vicky, Vicky. I know. I know. Hey, sweetie. There you go. I know I'm going to get something warm for you now. Oh, I don't want you to go outside. You got to be Angela's baby. Because Angela's the little crazy one. All right, so you guys can't all come out again, okay? There we go. Oh, cutie pie. Okay, there we go. There we go. Good job. All right, now I'm just going to move all of their stuff back.
Oh, chickens are in there already?
Yep.
Hello, little ones. Little kitty cuties. Got your jungle gym? Did you have fun running around over there?
They were zooming when I came in.
You were zooming?
Yep. So
You
this
being
water
speedy?
just needs to be replenished.
Sure.
The coop right now is 49 degrees and it's gotten as low as 47 since they've been in here. So again, a little bit chilly for my taste, mostly because they haven't fully feathered in yet. But I'm comfortable leaving them here because they're in that smaller environment where they can generate some heat. It'll stay put in this little area. Because my brooder isn't open, we debated doing that where we would just have mesh here instead of having it be full solid piece. Because of that, I feel a little bit more comfortable that they are getting some heat and that it's staying there. Plus there's also the brooder plate. So again, not ideal that we're getting this kind of cold at this point in the game, but it could be worse. And I'm glad it's not. It's very, very cozy. Again, we aren't trying to give them all the space in the world. It really is a brooder setup just to keep them warm. So let's see how many eggs we had today. I think I picked some up earlier today. We had 4, but there's 2 there. So 6 total so far. And 1 more. So today we had 7 of them. Creed and
Phyllis.
decided that they wanted to be broody, so they stopped laying. And then we have Meredith, who is here.
Come on, man.
And I think Meredith has been going through like a very slow molt, like extremely slow. And
What
so
you talking about?
I have no idea when the last time she laid an egg. But I will tell you that every day she likes to pretend like she's going to lay an egg and sit on whoever's in the box laying an egg and then just pretend that she's there too. So she's our crazy one. And if you've ever watched The Office, Meredith is crazy there too. And the last thing we'll show on our little tour is really the chicken tractor, which is empty. Our chickens turned 3 weeks old last Wednesday. But it's been so cold, so rainy, like torrential rain. We had tornado warnings that we just decided it was better for us to keep them inside a little bit longer. What we have been doing, and you could probably see the marks, we did give them time outside a couple of times this week. So we went ahead and moved the tractor as they were done because, as you could see,
Yeah, all the way back
they
here.
really go to town in new grass. So they've been moved a couple of times, but we've only left them there during the day. At night, we bring them back in. Again, the temperatures are just too extreme right now. And we also have to replace the tarp. And for us, between the crazy rain and the crazy cold, we just feel like it's a better option to be safe than to be sorry. They are looking big, they're looking healthy, and they're looking good. What do you guys want?
You got a nice big house. You just want an RV? No, that's okay.
No, yeah.
Joe.
Joe's not that excited about it, yeah.
Look at those clouds behind us. Rain, stay over there.
And I'm freezing.
It is cold. My
Yeah.
nose is dripping.
And my my fingers are so cold. I'm
TMI.
surprised.
My toes are cold.
Like I can move.
I have socks and everything on, and it's weird.
It's weird because I can move these, but I can't feel them.
I'm trying not to sniffle because that's all you're gonna hear.
I hate this. I hate the colds. Remind me of that when it's 100 degrees. Actually, I won't complain. I don't mind the heat.
Yeah.
Bring on the heat. Sorry, Nick. Thank you so much for watching.
Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And as always, you're awesome and you're loved.
Until next time, maybe we'll have babies.
Not like us have babies, but you know, many have babies. Goat babies.